There are few people as controversial in today's politics as Senator Kyrsten Sinema, a moderate Democrat from Arizona. She's currently enduring an insane harassment and vilification campaign that reveals something very disturbing about the far left. Let's break it down. In case you haven't been following the close developments, the reason people are mad at Sinema is because she's holding up President Biden's massive multi-trillion-dollar welfare and climate change spending agenda that he's trying to ram through Congress right now. She doesn't support new tax increases, she's concerned about, spending trillions of dollars we don't have, all these things that are pretty reasonable and normal, but boy, they've put a target on her back with the left. Left-wing protesters literally followed Senator Sinema into the bathroom to harass her into supporting Biden's agenda. Watch.
Okay, I'll be back.
So then we want to talk to you real quick. Can we talk to you real quick?
I am heading out.
But right now is a real moment that our people need in order for us to be able to talk about what's really happening. We need a Build Back Better plan right now.
We knocked on doors. We need solutions. The Build Back Better plan has the solutions that we need.
We knocked on doors for you to get you elected, and just how we got you elected, we can get you out of office if you don't support what you promised us.
As if that wasn't crazy enough, some other protesters supporting Biden's agenda crashed and ruined a random person's wedding just because Sinema happened to be there, and they were mad she won't vote for the agenda they want. Take a look.
Could you just go down to the corner for an hour? How about my daughter's wedding? Just for an hour. Just let her get married, please. This person is not my daughter. My daughter's getting married.
Will you tell her that?
Did you invite Senator? Is Senator really here?
No, listen, tell her that we don't like what she's doing to our country.
And don't forget the crazy media backlash that Sinema has faced. NBC News even ran an op-ed accusing the senator, who was the first openly bisexual woman elected to the Senate, of being bad for bisexuals. The author declared that Sinema is no longer a bi icon, but is now held up as a cautionary tale about the limits of representation. Sinema seems to embody many of the nasty assumptions about bi women I've worked my whole life to avoid, the author wrote. In practice, it's clear that politicians from marginalized backgrounds don't always act in the best interests of their community. Sinema is proof of that. This wasn't the only website that ran similar hit pieces targeting Sinema, who was once a woke icon and is now considered a traitor because she's not supporting a far-left big government agenda. I do want to make an important disclaimer. These crazy activists and these views in media outlets, they're not representative of all Democrats or everybody left of center, not even close. A lot of everyday people who still vote Democrat or lean left would rightly decry that all as insanity. But they are representative of a growing faction on the left that is getting bigger and also has scared many other people against speaking out against them. The first major concern I have about this woke harassment campaign against Senator Sinema is that it shows just how out of touch our politics is. We should be able to disagree about things like taxes and spending and deficits and budget items and huge expansions of the welfare state. These are complicated policy issues, and we should be able to disagree in good faith without assuming that makes somebody a traitor or a bad person. And in this case, it's the left doing the vilification, but hey, people on the right do that too sometimes. The second thing that this whole insane harassment campaign shows me is just how thin and how empty the left's commitment to identity politics and diversity really is. You have a bisexual icon no longer, right? All it takes for this barrier-breaking woman who's representing the LGBTQ community, all it takes for the activist class to throw her under the bus and betray her is some disagreement on policy issues. What she was elected to do, represent her constituents, think about these issues deeply, vote for her conscience. Apparently that makes her a sellout and a traitor. Newsflash, if you don't support diversity of ideas and diversity of viewpoints in addition to diversity of boxes you check off on the census, you don't actually care about diversity. You're just using it as a political weapon. The other big lesson I take away from this is that our federal government, once again, is way too important in people's lives. If people are literally harassing senators who might be a tie-breaking vote into bathrooms and weddings, and if the national focus is this obsessive over just one person's one vote, well, doesn't that tell you that maybe the federal government is way too large, doing way too many things, and trying to impose way too big a one-size solution on the entire country? Imagine if all of these issues, or almost all of these issues, were instead decided on the state and local level, so you could have different policies in California and Massachusetts than you do in Texas and Alabama. Then we wouldn't have such a high, feverish political temperature that people are harassing their representatives over one federal vote on a massive bill to decide trillions in spending. What a crazy idea, right? The woke harassment campaign against Kyrsten Sinema is not just about one senator or a few bad actors. It's representative of a dangerous stream of thought and a view among the activist left that is really getting out of control. And that's something that good faith Americans from left or right should be able to acknowledge. Thanks for watching, guys. That's it for today's video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and comment and let me know what you think. Do you think it's okay to harass politicians in the bathroom? And I'll be sure to read the comment and respond. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so that you can join us next time on Breaking Brad.